So for the past few years, Pokemon has gotten stale to say the least. Nobody is really eager to go back to it because it's the same old story. 10-year-old boy, he wants to be a Pokemon trainer. He goes out and he becomes the best there ever was. It's a simple formula, but people are kind of getting sick of it. Of course, there's always going to be new people who are like, oh, hey, this is pretty cool. But for everybody, including long-term fans, it'd be nice to see a new type of game. So here's my idea for a new Pokemon game, which I honestly think would be a really cool idea. So think about like Detective Pikachu. I like the city feel of Pokemon. It was really cool seeing all these Pokemon in this type of urban environment like that. And I think it would be really cool to see that again. Now, obviously, it doesn't really make much sense to be, oh, look, I'm in an alleyway. Let's go find Jinx. No, that's weird and messed up, and nobody would want to play that. Well, someone would, but we don't really want those people playing Pokemon. But more so along the lines of, like, Pokemon Park is what I'm thinking of. And if you haven't played it, I don't blame you. I haven't played it for a while, and I barely played through it all. But I like the control scheme and the way it works, and it could work similar to Detective Pikachu, where you control the Pokemon, you play as probably just a Pikachu. I mean, that's the big guy. Pikachu is the Pokemon, I guess. But if you wanted to switch it up, you could have a Charmander, Squirtle, or you could pick your own Pokemon. That would be really cool. Maybe a little bit difficult, but still pretty cool. And you would go around the city, and you would maybe stop a Pokemon smuggling ring, and the big goal is to defeat like a Pokemon Mafia or something. And you are basically the Pokemon. You control its actions. There's no BS RPG aspect where it's like, oh, now let the enemy have a turn. Now it's my turn. Now let the enemy have a turn. No, it's just you go for it, like a Pokken tournament style. And I honestly think that would be the best route for Pokemon to take. And also an entire city, like an open world city environment, like they did for Legend of Arceus, but put it in, like, what is the city from X and Y? It's like Luminous City. Put it in that environment. Let me run through it as a Pokemon, so I can like get into like tiny spaces and stuff. And who knows, maybe like Pokemon aren't allowed to be free range, and then you also have to like avoid the cops or something. There is a lot of opportunity for a game like this. It would take a lot of work, because I'm picturing it as like a really, really nice quality game. Like, not like realistic, I wouldn't say, but like there's some detail in the building. It's not as cartoony. The Pokemon maybe a little bit more of a shadow to it. But not like, you don't need to add like fur or anything crazy. Not like this Detective Pikachu or maybe this Squirtle or Bulbasaur from the movies. But yeah, that's my idea for another Pokemon game. I made this video relatively short because I didn't want to do that much editing. In addition, my ideas were more like a broader idea of how I think it should be, as opposed to like the itty bitty gritty things about it. Like, you don't need to be like, here's the Pokemon backstory or something like that. You could be like, I woke up here in the, I don't know, the roof of a skyscraper or in the alleyway or something, and then you just start wandering around, and then you like living your little Pokemon life, just scavenging for blueberries or something like that. And then one day you see these smugglers putting Pokemon into the back of a truck, and then they get taken away. Yeah, that's, I didn't want to really go into that much detail, but if you want to hear more about it, I'll probably do it on like a live stream, but probably not make another video like this, unless this one does well, of course. So, kept it short and sweet. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Bye.